Hi guys! Today's practice is going to be focused on the quads, both flexibility and strength. So this is an intermediate practice. We are going to be working with some fun transitions that use core strength and stability, and we are going to be working with some pistol squats. And at the same time there are going to be many stretchy moments, so the blend of both strength and flexibility. Okay, we are going to start seated. You can sit on the shins or with the legs crossed, maybe on some kind of support. Place the hands on top of the thighs and close the eyes. And give yourself a few moments to arrive on the mat. Welcoming yourself on the mat. And bringing awareness to the body. Feeling the seat bones grounded on the mat. The crown of the head reaching up. Feel the flow of the breath. Start relaxing into that space. Dropping into stillness. Take one more in breath. And one more out breath. You can stay with the eyes closed or slowly start opening the eyes. Inhale, lift the hands, extend the arms next to the ears, finding length through the sides of the body. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand behind the right knee. Right hand behind you. Pull the right shoulder blade to the spine, at the same time reaching up with the crown of the head. Inhale. And exhale. On your next in-breath, come back through center. Extend the arms next to the ears. Palms of the hands are facing each other. And exhale, twist to the left. The left hand is behind you. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Long neck. Look to the back. And breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhalation, come back through center. Extend the arms above the head. And then as you exhale, lower the hands to the mat. And we are going to make our way on our bellies. So bend the elbows, lower the belly and the chest to the mat. And just place the hands on the mat, one on top of the other, forehead on top of the hands. And take one more in-breath here. Slow and long exhalation. Bend the right knee and reach with the right hand for the right foot. Pull the right heel to the glute. Press the hip bones to the mat, so you are tucking the tailbone under here. And then release the right leg. Place the right hand on top of the left hand, bend the left knee. Reach with the left hand to the back, grab to the left foot, press the hip bones forward to the mat. Elongating the left thigh, the top of the left thigh. Inhale. And exhale, release. And now we're going to extend the arms to the side. So you are creating letter T with the upper body. Bend the knees and start rolling on the left shoulder, opening the chest to the left. You can rest the left cheek on the mat, finding a gentle twist and the shoulder stretch. And then come back through center. To the other side, drop the feet to the right, rolling on the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Come back through center, keep the knees bent. Reach the hands to the back, place the hands on the feet and pull the heels to the glutes. Forehead is resting on the mat. Keep pressing the hip bones to the mat. Inhale and exhale, release. Once again, extending the arms to the side. And now keep the chest attached to the mat. And once again, drop the feet to the left. So this time the whole chest, the arms are staying on the mat. So we are getting a deeper twist. Maybe a bit more active shape. So we are pulling the feet to the mat. The forehead is on the mat. Inhale, come back through center, lift the feet, drop them to the right. And again, keep the chest attached to the mat. So the shoulders are square. Inhale. And exhale. One more in breath. And exhale. Inhale, lift the feet, come back through center. Place the hands next to the rib cage. And then make your way into a tabletop position, opening the knees as wide as the edges of the mat, sending the hips to the back for a child's pose. Belly comes to the space in between the thighs. Just elongate the sides of the body here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, make your way into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. You can bend the knees here, you can move the hips from side to side or nod the head from side to side. Spread the fingers wide, keep lifting the hips. Relax the neck completely. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Lift the heels, bend the knees. And if you want, see if you can hop in between the hands, otherwise just 2 steps. As soon as you get there, halfway lift. So lift the chest, open the chest, flat back. Exhale, lower the belly towards the thighs, deepening the standing forward fold. Maybe bend the knees. Inhale, make your way into a standing position, arms above the head. Exhale, hinge from the hips, lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Bend the knees. We are hopping to the back of the mat. If this is too much, you can just take 2 steps, making your way into a plank position. If you want to hop, see if you can bend the elbows while the feet are in the air. So by the time the feet drop to the mat, then you are creating 90-degree angle in between your forearms and your upper arms. Okay, so to the back, either into a plank or immediately chaturanga. Elbows are pointing to the back. Inhale, up dog. Engage the glutes, pull the shoulders to the back, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. The tailbone is pointing up. Maybe the belly comes even closer to the thighs. Take one more inhalation and exhale. Inhale, look to the front of the mat, bend the knees and hop in between the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale. Belly towards the thighs, deepen the standing forward fold. Inhale, make your way into a standing position, arms above the head, gaze on the fingers. Tailbone is pointing down. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands drop to the mat. Once again, either step or hop to the back, vinyasa flow. Strong core, inhale, up dog. Slide the shoulder blades to the spine as you traction the chest forward. Lift the knees from the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. And just hold here. Come back to the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Reach with the right hand to the left ankle. If this is too much, you can place the hand behind the left knee and look under the left armpit. Keep pressing the left hand to the mat. Keep lifting the hips. And then lower the right hand to the mat. And then to the other side. Twist the chest to the right as you look under the right arm. The left hand is reaching for either the right ankle or somewhere behind the right knee. Just breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the left hand to the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your next in-breath, lift the right foot from the mat. One-legged downward facing dog, bend the right knee. Open the hips. Pull the right heel to the glute as the right knee gap is pointing up. And then pull the right knee to the belly. Lift the left heel. Flex the right foot and step the right foot to the center of the mat. So, not in between the hands, but in between the hands and the left foot. And then we are lifting the left foot from the mat. Bend the left knee. If you need, place the hands on top of some kind of support. Left heel to the glute. Left knee is pointing up. And then we are lowering the left knee, so it's next to the right knee. Start lowering the hips to the mat. As you kick the left leg in front of you, lower the hips to the mat. Keep lifting the left leg. So you are engaging the top of the thigh, pressing the femur into a hip socket. Right hand on the outside of the left foot, and then extend the left arm to the back. Gaze on the left fingers. Keep the chest open to the left. The crown of the head is reaching up. Inhale. And exhale. One more in-breath here and exhale. Come back through center. Place the hands on the left foot. Maybe you will need to bend the left knee, that's okay. So flex the left foot and then start guiding the left thigh to the belly. Keep the chest open, and again, if you notice that you are rounding the back, then bend the left knee. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, release the left leg to the mat. We are going to make our way into some pistol squats. So we are going to repeat more of a movement than a sequence 3 times. If this is too much, you can do it just once. Just play with it. Place the hands next to the hips and then lift the hips from the mat. Or if you want to do that without the use of the hands, of course, feel free to do that without the use of the hands. And now we are going to try to lift the left foot from the mat. So once again, you're pressing the femur into a hip socket, engaging the lower abs and the top of the thighs. You can lift without the use of the hands. I cannot show you that, so I'm using the hands. Press into the right foot, keep the left leg extended, and then you're standing. And then we are bending the right knee. Bend the right knee, right hip towards the right glute. Don't drop the left heel. And again, stand up. One more time. Lower. And we are going to press into the right foot. Lift. Keep lifting the left foot and then bend the left knee. Palms of the hands together in front of the chest. And then lower the left knee next to the right knee. Reach the left hand to the back. Place the hand on top of the left foot and guide the left heel towards the glute. You can place the right hand on the hip. Press the hip bones forward, so exactly the same movement that we did on our bellies at the very beginning of the practice. And then release the left foot. Pull the left knee to the chest, right hand on the left knee. Once again, find a spinal twist. Inhale. And then exhale, come back through center. Pull the left knee even closer to the chest, micro bend in the right knee. And then we are lowering the left foot next to the right foot. Inhale, extend the arms next to the ears. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, bend the knees. Hop to the back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Take one more inhalation. One more exhalation. On your next in-breath, lift the left foot from the mat. Bend the left knee, open the hips without opening the chest to the left. And then pull the left knee to the belly. Lift the right heel, flex the left foot, and step the left foot to the center of the mat. We are making our way to the other side. Shift the weight on the left foot, lift the right foot from the mat. Bend the right knee, pull the right heel to the glute, right knee is pointing up. And then lower the right knee next to the left knee, start bending the left knee, extend the right leg in front of you, make your way on your mat into a seated position. Keep pressing the right foot up, again engaging the top of the right thigh. Reach with the left hand for the outer edge of the right foot, and then extend the right arm to the back. Twisting the chest to the right. Inhale and exhale. Gaze on the right fingers. Breathe in and exhale, come back through center. Flex the right foot. Hands are either under the right knee or grab to the right foot. And then we are pulling the right thigh to the belly. Keep lifting the chest. Keep pressing the right heel up. Without rounding the lower back, inhale. And then exhale, release the right foot to the mat. We are making our way into pistol squats, so again, take your time. Maybe you just do one and that's absolutely fine. So again, just play with it, and if you need support of the hands, always use it. Shift the weight on the left foot and lift the hips. Okay, we are lifting the right foot from the mat, press into the left foot, and then make your way into a standing position. And then start bending the left knee, hip on top of the left heel. And again, press into the left foot. Find stable point of gaze, keep lifting the right foot. Bend the left knee and lower. One last time here. Lift, hold, palm of the hands together, and then bend the right knee. Lower the right knee so it's next to the left knee. Right hand is reaching to the back, grabbing to the top of the right foot. Place the left hand on the left hip, and then press the hip bones forward. Micro bend in the left knee. Inhale and exhale. And then pull the right knee to the chest. Left hand on top of the right knee. Extend the right arm to the back. Right arm is parallel to the mat. Maybe gaze on the right fingers. Inhale. And exhale, come back through center. Lower the right foot next to the left foot. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, flat back, lift your chest. Exhale, hands drop to the mat, bend the knees. Hop or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Start walking the hands to the back. Belly towards the thighs. Take one more inhalation here. One more exhalation. On your next in-breath, make your way into a standing position, arms above the head. Lift the heels from the mat. Simultaneously press the big toes and the small toes, and then lower the hands in front of the chest. Imagine that you have a wall behind you. You are sliding down this wall so the shoulders stay on top of the hips. Start bending the knees. Knees come in front of the toes, and that's okay. Drop the hips to the heels, and then press into the toes. Make your way into a standing position. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Core is on, pelvic floor muscles are on. Start bending the knees. The hips tap to the heels. And then lift. Maybe lift the heels even more. Once again, shift the shoulders to the back as you bend the knees. And then drop the knees to the mat, the hands to the mat. And then step the knees behind the wrists. Lower the hips in between the feet. Okay, so maybe this is enough. If you need to place the block or a pillow under the hips, feel free to do that. We are trying to keep the femurs, the thighs parallel to each other. So instead of opening the knees too much, try to keep them parallel to each other. And maybe just close the eyes here. If you want to take it one step further, walk the hands to the space behind you, leaning to the back. Maybe you will make your way on the forearms, or maybe lower the back to the mat. And just connect to the breath. Slow it down. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly start lifting the upper back from the mat. Make your way on the forearms, then on your hands. And we are going to work with one leg at a time. So shift the weight on the right glute and extend the left leg in front of you. We are going to place the hands on both sides of the left thigh. Point your left toes. And we are just going to lift and lower the left leg. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Flex the left foot. Extend the arms above the head. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Again, flat back, the chest is leading the way. Maybe place the hands next to the calf or grab to the left foot. Inhale and exhale. And notice the sensation in the left calf as you flex the left foot a bit more. Take one more in-breath. One more out-breath. On your next in-breath, lift the chest. And we are going to switch to the other side. So shift the weight on the right glute, bend the left knee, placing the top of the left foot next to the left hip. And we are going to the other side. So extend the right leg in front of you. Frame the right thigh with the hands. And then lift the right foot and lower. And maybe it doesn't lift, but you feel the engagement in the quad, and that's okay. That's the first step. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Flex the right foot, flat back, maybe stay here or reach the fingers up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold towards the right thigh. And again, it doesn't matter how low the chest is. Think of connecting belly to the right thigh first. So don't run the back, keep the back flat. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, lift the chest. And this time we are going to release the left leg. Extend the legs in front of you. Make sure that you have space behind you. One more stretch for the hamstrings. If you need to keep the knees bent, of course, do that. Inhale, arms above the head. Keep pressing the heels forward, the crown of the head reaching up. Notice the length that's happening in the sides of the body and the spine. And then exhale, hinge from the hips. Relax. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, start lifting the chest. Bend the knees. And then we are making our way on our backs. So extend the arms in front of you, palms facing each other, scoop the abs. Make your way on your back body, extending the arms to the side, pull the knees to the chest. And then drop the knees to the left, look towards the right hand. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the knees from the mat. Exhale, drop them to the right, looking towards the left hand. And then lift the knees from the mat. With the exhalation, extend the legs, Shavasana. Allow the body to relax. Surrender to the mat. Allow yourself to be still and just to listen to the breath. Observe. If you want to stay in your Shavasana longer, feel free to do that. And then when you feel ready, start bringing movement into the body. So you may stretch on the mat, maybe pull the knees to the chest, maybe roll on the side, making your way into a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed. And then find your way into a seated position. Where we are going to stay for a few minutes for a breath work. We are going to finish today's practice with alternate nostril breathing. We'll be inhaling for the count of 3, exhaling for the count of 3 through the other nostril, and then starting from the other side. So first, long spine. Gently pull the shoulders down and to the back. Long neck. Place the thumb next to the right nostril. Hide middle and index finger. And place the ring finger. Place the ring finger next to the left nostril. Exhale completely through both nostrils. And block the right one. Inhale through the left one. 1, 2, 3. Block both. Open the right one. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3. Block both. Open the left one. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3. Block both. Open the right one. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3. Block both. Open the left one. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3. Block both. Open the right one. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3. Block both. Open the left one. Exhale 3, 2, 1. And then release the right hand on the knee. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to the steady breath. Let go of any control of the breath, but watch it, observe it. And then place the palms of the hands together in front of the chest. Thank yourself for this practice. And thank you. if you have any questions regarding the breath work or the practice, any positions, just leave me the question in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one.